Oktober, a month full of artist challenges such as Inktober and Goretober, which Goretober I actually participated in 2023. Here are some pictures of my favorite pieces. But today, we're not gonna do any of those challenges. We're gonna do Cringetober, as you could probably tell from the title and the thumbnail. So here is the prompt. Hold on. As you can see, I've got the prompt list for 2025. Guys, okay, I cheated. I picked a prompt list from 2023 because this one was more interesting than the 2025 one. This is my channel and I draw what I want. The purpose of this is to just draw for 30 days, not specifically what prompts there are. Also, I cheated on another part because I started these drawings in September, so, whoopsie! Anyways, let's get into it. Prompt number 1 is Heterochromia. And for this, I decided to draw the one, the only, Kane from The Amazing Digital Circus. One of the prompts is Tumblr sexyman. I kind of wanted to draw him for that prompt, but there was somebody else that I wanted to draw way more for that prompt, so I decided, well, you know what, he has 2 different colored eyes, so might as well just draw him for Heterochromia instead. I don't know why I chose to do this like seductive pose, but I guess all the Kane fans are gonna be like drooling at the screen. I hope you like him. I decided to give him a gold tooth and fangs just because artist liberty. Let's just call it that. Also, I've seen other people do that and I really like it, so it just gives him a little bit more spice, and I really like that. It also kind of looks like he's missing his front bottom teeth because of the way that his tongue is laying. I didn't mean to do that, but it happened. This was low-key easier than I thought. I was kind of scared that would mess up the teeth or something when I was drawing him, but no, they looked like teeth. They look like teeth to me. Guys, you see, all of these prompts are supposed to be cringe in a way or another, but I honestly don't find like half of these even cringe at all. The cringe part about this prompt is probably like, oh, look, I made this OC and they're so original. They have like heterochromia and stuff. I think that's what makes it like cringe, because you're like, I want to be different, so I gave my OC 2 different colored eyes. I don't have an OC with heterochromia, so I couldn't do that. So take Kane instead. Here's your Kane. I want to kick this guy in the face. Prompt number 2 is self-insert. Yes, guys, self-inserts. Oh my god, they rule. Please cringe. Guys, this is a Cringetober. You cringe, you win. Also, don't get attached to that face in the background because it's not staying. It's not staying. I did mention this self-insert in my last video, which, by the way, thank you for 100 subs. What the hell? Thank you so much for that. That means so much to me. Anyways, I mentioned her when I was drawing my sister's insert, Tilly. This is Mika. She's me, but in My Hero Academia. I made her in like 2018, and it was just me. The design was awful, and I only made it so that I could ship myself with like Shinzo and Todoroki and Ida and dude, everyone. I had problems, but not anymore, because I am 20. Oh my god, I'm 20! So I am not gonna ship my self-insert with a bunch of kids. Hell nah. So instead, I'm shipping her with Hawks. Guys, this is so cringe. Oh my god. Like, Hawks though. I gotta stop. I'm engaged. What the fuck am I doing? Anyways, I drew Mika here in like her years of going to school. She went to UA because of course she did. She did not go to class 1A though, but 1B. Of course, not when Deku was in school. This was before. Probably around the time of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I feel like that's more accurate. So this hairdo is something she had when she was a teenager, but then when she gets older and she's like in present time, she cuts her hair shorter because I like my hair short. Yes! So this is Mika. Her hero name is Tempo and her quirk is Timeout. She just stops time, guys. Kinda unoriginal, kinda cool. I don't know. Prompt number 3 is unnecessarily complex fit. And the first thing I thought about are the uniforms from Attack on Titan, specifically in season 4, because what the fuck is all this? What do you mean people draw this for fun? What do you mean you animate all of this? What is everything even for? Like, I get some of the parts to like protect certain body parts and get the gear to sit correctly, but what the fuck is everything else for? You cannot tell me all of this is needed. So I decided to draw my girl Annie because she is best girl and I love her. My favorite character is Levi. This is very important. People need to know this. I think they do. There's a pinned drawing of Levi on my Instagram. Please follow me, guys. Please follow me. But Annie is best girl. I think this prompt is also like meant for like OCs that have so many different clothing pieces for absolutely no reason, just to make them again like unique and cool. And again, I don't have an OC like that. I'm literally the opposite from that. I have OCs that literally wear just a regular t-shirt and pants. That's me. Those are my OCs. I cannot be bothered with creating cool outfits. I want to be better at doing that though, so that's something I gotta practice. Here's Annie. I'm very happy, actually. I have to tell you guys, I've been telling my brother to watch Attack on Titan for like literally half a year. And then this other week when he brings home his new girlfriend to our house and I meet her for the first time, he's like, Mo, I gotta tell you. I'm like, what? Tell me. He's like, I started Attack on Titan. And I was like, hell yeah, brother, hell yeah. And so I had to ask him, like, how far are you? How, like, who's your favorite character and stuff? And both him and his girl said they really like Levi. And I was so happy about that because Levi, hello, best boy. Oh my god. Anyways, here's Annie. I hope you like her. I like her. I decided to go with quite a different, like, art style. I didn't even ink her. But yeah, here she is. Prompt number 4 is Angel X Demon, and I don't know why the first thing that came to mind was Celestia and Discord, but that's what I thought about. Also, I gotta say, I am a Fluttercord hater. I'm sorry, don't jump me in the comments. I just think Celestia and Discord just makes a little more sense in a way. Maybe not. Maybe that's just me being fucking weird, but I also really love enemies to lovers, and I feel like the way they're being like, why are you here? I gotta turn you into stone. And he's like, I'm here to destroy things, but like they get together. You know what I mean? I've just always loved Celestia and Discord, and it's been like that since I was a little girl, guys. I used to watch those PMVs with them to like, be my bad boy, be my man. You know what I'm saying? Also, I have to admit, when I was drawing this, I kind of forgot what the prompt was all about. So I had to pause, go back and look at the prompt. Crap, it said Angel X Demon. So I just slapped a random halo behind Celestia's head and called it a day. It gotta be like that sometimes, you know? It's more so metaphorically because Celestia is like a goddess, let's be real. And Discord is, he's like a demon, kind of. He's like a devil, you know what I mean? Like, it makes sense in a way without it being like in your face, obvious. So I decided to draw Discord a little flirty with Celestia, and she's like, why are you so close? And he's like, oh, come on, Celestia, you know what I'm saying? I love this ship, actually. It's so comforting in a way. I don't know why, guys. Also, ain't it crazy that we're on prompt number 4? And I'm already drawing fan art of My Little Pony when I know damn well My Little Pony has its own damn prompt. I just love my ponies. Prompt number 5 is MS Paint, and I hate to break it to you, but I don't have any footage of me drawing anything because I was drawing on my computer and it's older than I am, so I couldn't really screen record at all. So all I have is this kind of blurry piece that I made of my OC Luna. Yeah, I'm sorry. Here's that. Prompt number 6 is Neko or other animal features. And when I first saw this prompt and I first started to draw it, I drew something completely different. I just didn't think it fit this prompt as well as it did another one, which is Gajinka, because that drawing is basically my childhood stuffed animal turned into an anime character. That fits in more with Gajinka, which means an object or an animal and turn it into a character. So I had to redo this prompt, and I decided to go for the most simplest cat girl you've ever seen in your life, with the blue emo hair, a toast in her mouth, doing a peace sign, one eye is covered, and the background background is a fucking galaxy. If this doesn't scream early 2000s, I don't know what. She's just a cute Neko girl. I don't know what else to say. I was inspired by the 2010 like anime art style where the hair was very big and like glittery and the eyes were big and there were a lot of galaxy motifs. So that's all I did. She has a jam sandwich and she's a cutie and not an OC, no name, just character. Feel free to adopt her, take her home with you for free. I don't care. Prompt number 7 is Pinterest art base, and I'd be crazy if I let this opportunity slip out of my hands where I could make some silly ship art of Attack on Titan characters, because that was my favorite activity when I first found Attack on Titan, is shipping everybody with everybody. So as you can see here, I decided to draw Jean and Armin being all cutie patooties. Guys, I have to admit, my favorite ship, apart from Levi and Erwin, because fuck yeah, I love that ship. But my other favorite is Jean x Marco. So I don't know why I didn't draw that, because oh, I love that ship so much. I love them. They're perfect for each other. But I'm guessing in this POV, Marco is dead. Armin is being supportive. He's calming him down. He's like, things will be better. Just wait and see. And Jean falls in love with him. And then this is like months after, because I feel like he'd be sad about Marco's death for a very long time. So yeah, I went back to my roots and drew some ship art of Attack on Titan, because I have always done this. If I have any pictures laying around, I'll definitely put some on the screen just to show you, because hell yeah. Anyways, Attack on Titan is my favorite anime of all time, and I have so many memories. Just the fandom, the anime itself, I'm collecting the manga, drawing art, it was my favorite thing to do. I would even write fanfic where I would insert myself, because of course I would, and it was amazing. I love Attack on Titan. It has such a special place in my heart. And because of that, I don't think any anime will ever top Attack on Titan, even if it is an anime that is super good. Attack on Titan's just gonna be number one forever. Prompt number 8 is Tumblr sexyman. We made it, we got here, and look who I'm drawing. I'm drawing none other than William Afton, the purple guy, but as we used to know him back in the day when he didn't have a name, Vincent. Yep. Oh yeah. I would watch PMVs with like people shipping him with them, like themselves, and it was always to the song Criminal by Britney Spears. You know the one. Guys, I'm not too crazy about this drawing. It's fine, it's alright. I didn't do any line art, I just kept a sketch and just colored it in. I wasn't feeling this day. There are a lot of days in this month that I did not feel, and this was one of them. But you know, I gotta draw him blushing, you know, he's looking at you, you're looking at him. I mean, he kinda hot. Anyways, I drew it like he's in a dark environment. He's like at the pizzeria. You're looking at the camera. He's looking at the camera. He's watching. You're watching. There's blood everywhere. He just killed a couple of kids. It's awesome. Tell me, guys, did you have crushes on the animatronics or the humans? I need to know. Did you have a crush on Mike or did you have a crush on Foxy? I am so curious. Also, guys, tell me in the comments what you thought about The Secret of the Mimic, because I'm having mixed feelings. I think the game is great and all, but I forgot that it was a FNAF game like every 3 minutes or so. And I watched both Markiplier and Sinjin Drowning playing this. Like, it was good, but it wasn't really giving FNAF, you know? And like, every game doesn't need like all the camera watching and shit, but like, at least give me the vibe, you know? Prompt number 9 is crossover ship / rare pair. Did I watch Kelsey animated before drawing this? Yep. Did they draw it more to Twi? Yep. Could I think of any other rare pair or crossover ship? Nope. So am I drawing more to Twi as well? Yep. At least they drew it in 2023 and I'm drawing this in 2025. So I feel like, you know, And I'm not copying them, so it's alright. I don't really fuck with crossover ships anyway. This is like the only one, because I tried to like think of any, and the only one I thought about was like fucking Jack Frost and Elsa, and I didn't know what to draw that stupid shit. I did not feel like drawing a princess, guys. I say that knowing damn well Twilight Sparkle is a princess. Well, you know, it's different. She's a pony, okay? It's different. Anyways, I watch My Little Pony like regularly. And it's been years since I watched regular show, so I don't even know if I captured Mordecai's personality and vibes, so please tell me in the comments if I did. And if I didn't, then this is a weird AU anyway, so also I feel like this pair low-key makes sense, because I remember Mordecai being kind of like a little bit stupid. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong though. And Twilight Sparkle is like mad smart. Yeah, the smart and the dumb one. The OG nerd and cool guy. That's literally what this gives. And yes, whenever I draw My Little Ponies as humans, I always include their horns. Don't always include the wings, but sometimes. Also, I gotta just mention that this drawing and the one with Celestia and Discord very much look like this one drawing that I never finished of Twilight and King Sombra. You let me know if you want me to finish it. Prompt number 10 is Fursona! Woo! Guys, if you hate furries, I hate you. That was a joke, guys, I swear. So I decided to draw my own Fursona, like me as a furry, and I'm a hyena. Why? Because I can. Also, I like meat. I laugh a lot. I'm a girl with a that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Also, when I was little and I would laugh, my siblings would always say that my laugh sounded like a mix between a hyena, a donkey, and a witch. And I didn't want to make my Fursona into a donkey. Like, dude, what? Also, it's been a hyena since, I don't know, 2019, I guess. Because I've always been like, should I do like a cat? Should I do a fox? Like, those have been done so many times. Don't get me wrong. There are like billions of hyenas as well. But like, at least it was there are less hyenas compared to foxes and cats. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I still love them. They're a couple of my favorite animals. I decided to draw my Fursona in this like chibi style. I've done it in a more style that is not chibi-like. I don't fucking know. Also, I'm a spotted hyena, not a striped hyena. There's just a small difference. The spots and the stripes. Yeah, that's the difference. Anyways, guys, how'd you like it? Does it look like me? Not really, but like, that's not the point. That's literally not the point at all. Also, by the way, don't mind the background, and yeah, I'm not a stoner. Is my furry a stoner though? Maybe. Okay, prompt number 11 is actually cringe. It's yandere, and I didn't want to draw the pink-haired girl from Mirai Nikki. I never watched it. I really want to, I should, but I didn't want to draw her, because that girl and that one girl from that game, Yandere Simulator, those are the like only two characters that people think about when they think yandere. So instead, I wanted to draw yandere villain Deku. Oh my god, this ship brings back so many memories. Back in the day, you would either ship him with like your name, like yourself, like the viewer / reader / listener, or you would ship him with Bakugo or Todoroki, which, now that I think about it, I haven't seen anybody talk about Deku and Todoroki in like ages. Is that a rare pair now? I don't know. Everything's just Bakudeku. I have no problem with that. I actually really like that ship. But yeah, no, I'm drawing villain yandere Deku, and in my version, he wants Bakugo. I want to be over with this. I, for one, don't even like this drawing, and it's too cringe for me. Oh my god, I want to be over with this. Here it is. Here it is, take it and leave. Prompt number 12 is niche interest, and I don't even think I have any. Like, yeah, I like weird things like FNAF and My Little Pony, but like, those are not niche interest. Do you know how many millions of people are into that stuff? So many. That's not niche anywhere in the world. So I was thinking, should I do like anime? Not anime as a whole, because again, anime as a whole is not niche. So I was like, is there like a series that not many people have heard of, yes, let's do it. So I decided to pick one of my favorite mecha anime. I picked one that's called The Vision of Escaflowne. But yeah, I decided to draw the main character, which is Hitomi, and she is me. She's literally me. Okay, dropping some lore here. She lives in the regular world, and she's in love with her classmate, which I've forgotten his name. She is running a marathon and somehow pops into this random ass world with mecha and war and all of that shit. She meets Vaughn, and she's kinda like a little bit into him, but there's this other girl who's into him as well. I thought she'd be super annoying at first, but I actually really like her. And then she meets Alan, and she actually like falls in love with him. But then he doesn't want her. He wants this other girl. He's giving hella weird like vibes though, because he's acting like he's into her. If you've seen the series, you know exactly what I'm talking about. She like ends up like falling in love with Vaughn, but then I'm spoiling here. She goes back to her own world. So yeah, nothing happens. That pendant she's holding is something she uses to see the future. Also, that's why she's very important in the war. It's a really good anime, guys. If you haven't seen it, please give it a try. I know the art style can be a little bit ugly. Dude, those side profiles. Damn. But if you can look past that, it's actually a really good series. If you like mecha and you like old anime, please give it a try. Please. Prompt number 13 is creepypasta. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to do this prompt. I really didn't. I was dreading this thing for so long. For so damn long. Oh my god. So, a little bit of gore warning. It's not too bad, but skip to this time if you don't want to see this. I'm not a fan of this drawing, so I mean, I could honestly just skip this one too. I was struggling deciding if I wanted to do cupcakes or Rainbow Factory. But as you can see, I chose cupcakes, quite obviously. I don't know why Rainbow Dash was one of her like main victims. Who decided that? Obviously the writer, I don't know. So what she does in this creepypasta is she turns ponies into cupcakes. But in my version, obviously they're human. How do you like my human designs, by the way? They're kind of dated. I still kind of like Pinkie Pie's design. Rainbow Dash's is meh. That's why I made her hair like longer and shit. I don't know. They're fine. But yeah, let's just I'ma say I'm done here. Prompt number 14 is Candy Gore, which is another one that I didn't want to draw. I don't know, I just didn't want to draw any gore this year. Is that such a crime? Just wanting to draw cringe stuff? Did I really need to draw gore? I did try to draw Candy Gore in 2023, but I have since then done some research, and what I did is not really what Candy Gore is. I thought it was just regular gore, like with candy everywhere. But no, it's more specifically just like regular gore, but make it pastel. So that's kind of what I did. It's not really that bad, so I don't think I need any warnings here. But yeah, just some random person whose stomach is open. Enjoy. Prompt number 15 is song lyrics. We're ending with a good one. We're ending with a good one, guys. Oh my god, yeah! So I decided to pick the song. Wait, what did I pick? Oh, if I were a zombie, I'd never eat your brain. Oh my god. And I decided to draw myself and my man because who else would I draw, you know? I wouldn't eat his brain if I was a zombie, guys. But I do need that man's heart forever and always. Oh my days. So yeah, I chose to do this like sexy pose. I don't know. Dude, I'm sorry, guys. And I've already kind of like started on a design for what I'd look like as a zombie because I did want to draw myself as a zombie, my boyfriend as a vampire, and then out of the blue, I made my boyfriend's best friend into a werewolf kind of thing. I basically made him a Fursona and he doesn't know about it. But it looks good. We look good. So yeah, I'm just biting the tie from my boyfriend and my fiance. Sorry, correction. But yeah, we're just a cutie little couple and he's seduced by me. I'm so done. I am so done. I didn't want this piece to be like gory and shit, but I did add a little bit of blood. That's alright though, it's from my enemies. It's blood from my enemies, guys. And to get the point across that this is a drawing for a song lyrics, I decided to put some of the lyrics in the drawing. So that's that. I hope you like this one. This is honestly like my favorite drawing. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Unfortunately, I had to cut it into 2 parts because this video was getting awfully long. It's almost half an hour, so I hope that's okay with you. At least you know what you're waiting for. So I will see you next time. Please make sure to like this video if you liked it. That would make my day. And be safe out there. Bye!